Take a breath. Feel your heart. Embrace all of you. Today is Theoretical Thursday, and I have so much that I want to say. I'm going through this Conscious Coaching Accelerator course from Aaron Dowdy and Victor Odo. And I've gone through it before, but I wasn't quite ready. I got the initial ideas of it, but it wasn't like I like to take things really deeply inside of me and kind of let them settle, and then kind of like what kind of grows or springs out of me from that. It's like fertilizer or something. So it takes time for that to grow. So for Theoretical Thursday, I would like to focus on one thing, but my brain is like all over the place. So what if choosing you meant choosing everything that you love? And that is what they say in A Course in Miracles, that God's happiness is your happiness. And to be able to surrender that to God, because we actually don't really know what we're looking for. Those are some of the lessons in A Course in Miracles kind of chunked together. And it's true, because deep down, there are like the essence of what we want. But we don't know how that's going to actually look in the world. And we have to be willing to let go of our ideas of that in order to actually experience what is real and true for us. So I am wrestling with not wrestling anymore, actually. I'm listening to my inner critic and recognizing through my my partner and I, we have just developed this open connection between us. So sometimes we hear each other's thoughts. And there's a situation that's been happening, which is we're both confronting our past and letting go of our past and kind of like letting that die so we can have our rebirth, some people say. It's a slow process, but I feel like we're getting towards the end of that. I don't know if there's ever really an ending, or if things just keep coming up. But what I felt and heard with him that helped me see my own stuff was wrestling with these ideas of, it's basically our own inner critic, but we see it through somebody else in our life, somebody significant in our life. And we think we have to defeat this inner critic and we have to prove it wrong and fight it and beat it down. But what we need to do is recognize that it's us. And I was recognizing that the other day, that my inner critic is actually me, a part of me. It's something that I internalized from my family, from my ex-husband, from other people in the world, teachers, culture. And it was really that you have to choose yourself, or you have to choose a relationship, you have to choose a career, or you have to choose family. All of those things were kind of conflicting with my own inner truth, which was balance. And I love myself and I love others. I love being around other people that I love and celebrating and experiencing and feeling things. And so, but the conflict was, no, you have to choose yourself or you have to choose others. And in choosing myself, I choose others because that's what makes me happy, is what I'm finding. And that's part of my happiness. And so I was doing the same thing with my boyfriend. I had this really strong voice inside of me saying, if you're choosing yourself, you can't be in a relationship. And I think a lot of us have this. But every time I choose myself, this relationship chooses me and I choose it. And so that is part of my happiness and my truth. You may not have the same happiness. For you, your happiness may be living alone with your dog. That might be your truth. What makes you happy? It's going to be different for all of us. And I see these messages out there in social media of, this is what we're doing now. This is the correct thing to do now. This is what everybody's doing. And it just, for me, it's funny because maybe because I'm an Aquarius rising, Pisces sun, and Aries moon, but I just find that ridiculous. I just find that really ridiculous, that thinking that we're all going to be one size fits all. We all have our own truth, what makes us happy. And I talk about my boyfriend a lot, but I know that I'm the one who created this because I chose to love myself and to practice that love. And it meant getting a divorce. It meant, like, because I was getting a divorce, it meant hurting my children because I was getting a divorce. And it meant leaving my career of 25 years. So loving myself was really hard. It meant starting over in my 50s. It was really, really hard to choose and love myself. But doing that really hard thing drew to me the love I was looking for. And so that's what I'm saying. Choosing you is also choosing whatever makes you happy, and that is your truth. So I think that's it for Theoretical Thursday, because I could just keep going, but it will be on all different directions. And I think let's just keep it short and to the point, if there was a point there. Hopefully I made it.